Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rich T Plays. This is episode 5 of Gone Home, and let's see what's through this last door downstairs that we can end. Oh, and it's locked. Damn, I'm gonna have to go upstairs now. No, I don't want to. There's something in the attic. It's gonna come and get me. Ooh. That door was definitely locked, wasn't it? This one here. Yeah, it was definitely locked. Oh, let's go upstairs. Oh, I don't want to. I've already checked that. So it's a bit bleak, isn't it? There's a light. There it is. The weekly planner. Oh my god, man! Look at this handwriting. Cooking class. Is that ballroom dancing? Wow. I'll just leave that speed there for a little bit if you want to read it. You can pause the video and watch it, but I ain't reading that. Cool. What's in here? Examine form. Notice of temporary personal transfer. Bruce Penton, head of personnel, state forestry service, to aid in the upcoming Perside burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the produce is being transferred to the state at the Flintlock National Forest effective of the 9th of the 2nd 94. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Confessor General Greenbearer, is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel, and the duration of the transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as recommendation of the overseeing officer. Bruce Pendleton. My name is Bruce Pendleton. Oh, diddly. Oh. I'm gonna keep that. Oh.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
To whom it may concern, I am Samuel Greenberg. I am 17 years old and I am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd compared with Katie, who is only 3 years old than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across an ocean to another country on her own. Just went up to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. It's a bit like my handwriting there. That's some notes. I wonder whose room this is. Has a house been robbed? Because they don't seem to have any like look, VCRs, look, the TV's on, but there's no like VCR or whatever, or games console. Where's the Super Nintendo? Like that looks like it would be there for a Super Nintendo, but it's just not there, is it? Oh.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
The adventurous, the cat, the return! What's this note here? Chun-Li's move, fireball, lightning kick, helicopter kick, air stomp. No Hadouken. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Super Spitfire. What's this one? Journey of Crystal. Think I can get away with it? 1, 0, 4. Sonic boom! Let's have a look in the cupboard. Got your number. Go back. Go on. Oh. What's this? Grab. Oh, not the Bible. Got another. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2. Flying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her the flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descending the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on her own now grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moth that had inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading the way back to the entrance from the further into the labyrinth. A moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into the words of some ancient language they could not understand. The king cursed voice. The hairs of the Captain Allegra's arm stood up on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes locked onto the blackness of the passage for the moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came across a rocky gap spilling forth unworldly blue light, and the great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in the rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topped his royal sceptre. Shadows of the bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls as he sang. Wailing soul flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, cursing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase through from rock led down into the chambers of the passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention." And then you, but the first mate interrupted, "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle into the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by the invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, or invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is the best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms grown warm. The first mate tied the shining thread onto the belt of her trouser, giving it a quick salute and a wink, and then dashed off. Algeria waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his way. No, the singing stopped. The king turned and began walking the stairs. Algeria wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to the top, to a stop, even from across a yawning basin. Algeria could see the first mate's eyes grown wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with a distressing speed. From the dark passage, much too far away, Algeria heard the first mate scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line of Algeria went taut. She shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Algeria ran, was gathering the line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran and ran. Whoa. That's some story there. Must be for the cat. Right, let's go out here. Groove. Exclusives. AIDS in Africa. Solar Asylum Live. Eddie Vedder. Weezer. Oh. Kurt Cobain. 1967 to 1994. The covers. This is the one me and my dad are building when I go for a ride when it's done. Steggy. I like Steggy. Samantha Greenberger, 11 Fletcher 5. Sharp. That'll work. Not challenging the sign, but I play performance over reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' name, I did not mean just add them underneath acceptable leveling of edges. Shows more pride and worth. I want to believe in aliens. Oh. Right, tissues, books, nail file. Just a brochure. I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you, Mrs. Bush. Plate cup. Pad. Drawer. This room's really messy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Rich T. Thank you very much, and we'll see what's through this door next time. Bye.